Yes, they do. They've got spirit, so do you. Is that how it goes? Grand Canyon University's spirit proved to be unstoppable this weekend at Nationals, and Lexi will get the scoop about their major win.
And we'll see where you can sip, swirl, and stroll through the stunning art this weekend, especially after a big win like that.
Plus, we'll get, you know what? Pie. You know what? We're all over the place today. Is it wine? Is it pie? It's pie. It's pie day. We got pie. We got wine. We got cheerleaders. It's exciting, you guys, and it all starts right now. Wow.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Arizona Mix. I'm Brett Perry.
I'm Teresa Strasser.
And let's just make sure quickly. We're sorry about the little wine comment while the girls were cheerleading. Yes, that I was just thinking quick on my feet. Mm-hmm. So, but I got some great wines we're going to talk about. And no, the girls should not be sipping wine.
No. Listen.
That was just quick on our feet.
We just saw now some of those cheerleaders live. They did win a huge competition.
Yes.
These GCU girls. So we're going to go out to them in a moment. But first, Scrabble premiered last night.
Yes. And I watched it. And so, and I got a little upset.
Why?
For myself. It was great watching. It's really cool. But I was trying to figure out the words because I play Scrabble, but on the board, you play with your dad. Mm-hmm. But on the screen, it's a little difficult. What was kind of interesting. And I just started getting frustrated going, oh, I knew that word, or the way it's jumping around, but it's really cool to watch. Trivia Pursuit was afterwards.
Yes, it's family game night, but I've got some trivia for you. Do you know that Scrabble was a TV show? I think it started in 1984. It went to 1990. Guess who hosted? You're going to know the name. An old-timey game show host. He used to host Love Connection.
Chuck Woolery.
Yes. Chuck Woolery hosted the original Scrabble game show, which is now, of course, hosted by the great Craig Robinson.
I love it, yeah. So come on, join Thursday night game night here on the CW7 Arizona. You'll have some fun. It's really good. But I love watching. Like I said, I was frustrated because you set up your own words, but there they set the words up for you. So it's kind of hard. And two of the people, I knew where they were from. One was from Arizona.
Nice.
And the other one was from Michigan at this place where our church camp is. And so it's kind of neat. When I heard I was like, yeah, and that place only has like 1,000 people live in the city.
Wow.
In the town. So the guy was there.
So tune into Family Game Night. You never know who you're going to see. And now, should we see some cheerleaders?
Yes, let's go ahead and send it out to her alma mater. Lexi is with the Yotes.
We are out here at GCA because
the
Spirit programs just got back from UDA, UCA Nationals in Orlando, Florida, and with me is all of the Spirit program, and they won not one, not two, but 5 national titles, and that is just so amazing. And with me, I have 2 members of the Thundering Herd Pep Band. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hello, my name is Isaac Willis. I'm an alto sax.
I'm Shelby McCormick. I'm a flute player.
And so you guys won as a band, and then you guys all won as a Spirit program. What was that feeling like stepping out onto the mat for your 3rd, 4th time, because you're a senior now?
Yep. Well, for me, it was just a blessing to even be there. It's always such a surreal experience going into UDA and seeing all these different schools and teams and mascots just compete and show all the hard work they've done. So it was a blessing to go out there, and it was a blessing that we came back with so much success. At least all of our programs, including game day, have come back with the win, which I don't think has ever been done before. So it was just an extremely blessing experience for us.
That's so amazing. And for you, what was the preparation like leading up to heading out to Florida?
Yeah, our band's really well rehearsed and everything. I think it was a little nervous, what's it gonna be like for some of us, and then just being a team and loving on each other. It was just such a blessing. I think Isaac stayed really, really well, but also nothing we could have done without just the glory of God, being there and Him giving us that experience and those opportunities, and just blessed is the perfect word to say.
Perfect. Well, that's so amazing. And now we have cheer next to me. You guys won small co-ed, which this is the 2nd time, but it hasn't been done since 2021, which was so amazing to come back and win it again. What was that feeling for you guys stepping out onto the mat?
Well, first of all glory goes to God. I thank Him every day for the ability to do these very cool things with my best friends on the mat. And honestly, it was just so surreal. We haven't won in 5 years, and we go up against these powerhouse teams that are amazing competition, and it was a dream come true, honestly. It couldn't have been better for us.
And what was that feeling when you guys are all kneeling there as a team, they're announcing who's winning, and then you guys heard your name?
Honestly, it was crazy. Our only goal was basically just to make it to finals. And once we did that and we were out there on the floor for finals, and then we heard our name for first, it literally felt unreal. I kept saying, pinch me, pinch me, pinch me.
Well, congratulations to you guys as well. And we have dance. You guys walked away with a jazz national title. This is the first time you guys have done this as a program. What was the preparation like to get out on that floor in that amazing gold outfit and just stun everyone?
I mean, it's just like something that we've been working towards for a long time, but it was never with like a win in mind. We always just wanted to go out and glorify him, and like the same thing that we do in practice is we just like work together because we love each other, and we just do it together. And I mean, it's long hours and it's long and tiring, but it's so fun and it's so awesome, and glory to him because we do it for him, and that's our form of worship is with him.
And I'll ask you a very similar question. You're kneeling there, you guys are waiting to hear the announcement, and they said your guys' name, and you guys were screaming in the video. It's just the cutest thing ever.
It was honestly such an honor because we had such tough competition, and so it was just such a blessing to even make it in the top 3. That was kind of what we were really hoping for. We just really wanted to medal, and I've never medaled in my 4 years being here, so it was such an honor, and it was just such a shock. I think they announced 3rd and then 2nd, and then once they said 1st, I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, it was just such a blessing and such an honor because our competition was so amazing.
Okay, before I send you two away, I do have to ask, is the lady here whose boyfriend rushed the stage?
Oh, yes,
Did someone raise their hand whose boyfriend rushed the stage? Okay, that was just the cutest thing ever. Her boyfriend ran on the stage when they won, and it's the cutest TikTok video ever. Everyone should go look at it. But I'm gonna let them take it away and give you guys a performance of a little sneak peek.
And we'll get a preview of the colorful event later in the show.
But first, pop art, modern, impressionism. Which style of art pairs well with wine? We'll find out coming up next. You don't have to head to Napa to sip great wine. Arizona does it pretty well too. The Arizona Wine Festival is back, showcasing local vineyards, bold reds, crisp whites, plenty to swirl and sip. Brooke Ide from Vino Stash Winery is here with more. Welcome.
Good morning.
Okay, this is such a fun event. It's downtown, Heritage Square, Saturday, Sunday. How does it work? You buy a ticket, and then you get a glass like this.
You do, and we're running with some new technology this year where you're going to scan for your tickets off of a wristband. And so you go through, there's over 22 wineries there. There's 50 artisans and food vendors, food trucks, and you get a tasting, a 1 ounce pour for each tasting, and you go enjoy some of Arizona's best.
Okay, speaking of which, tell me about Vino Stash, and maybe you can pour a little bit into my glass as we discuss.
Yes, Vino Stash, we are a Sonoyta Elgin winery located about 3 hours south of here. In a small little town called Sonoyta and Elgin, and we're a small 1,000-case production facility. I'm the owner and winemaker. We've been making wine here in Arizona since 2019, and we will be featuring some of our award-winning wines at the festival this weekend.
Well, I'm curious about this because Arizona wine is different from other wines, and I know each region is a little bit different, but what makes the grapes special where you grow them?
We grow at elevation, so we have a high diurnal shift between nighttime and daytime temperatures, which create phenolic ripeness in the grapes, good acidity and freshness, and real complexity to our wines.
What is life like as a winemaker?
It's a lot of work. I wear many caps: sales and marketing, shipping and receiving, winemaking, crush, all of it.
And speaking of crush, if you do go to the Arizona Wine Festival this weekend, tomorrow, Sunday, there is a grape crush event where like you stomp on the grapes.
That's right.
You know?
We're going to do a crush event, and then many of the wineries are going to have barrel samples, which is a chance to taste kind of a more immature wine, but see how it progresses while it ages in bottle.
That is fun. So you get your glass.
Yep.
I think it's $25 if you buy a ticket today online and $35 if you buy one at the event.
That's correct. And we're rain or shine this weekend.
Okay, rain or shine. And you get 10 different pours.
That's right.
And you keep track of them on a bracelet.
Yeah.
Because you guys are high tech now.
Yeah, we are.
What about the food?
We have 6 food trucks and several culinary installations in booths.
That sounds so fun. Rain or shine, and there's music.
There's live music both days, which should be really fun. Different bands playing throughout the day.
Can I look at your wine label? I love wine labels.
Sure.
Okay, since I'm not a connoisseur, I choose my wine by the coolness of the label.
Many people do. In fact, 80% of people buy based on the label.
Is that right?
Yeah. So when we were designing the labels, we wanted to have spaghetti western meets Andy Warhol vibes with big support for Arizona, as I'm a native.
Gosh, you absolutely did that, because it does have the Andy Warhol pop art vibe. But yeah, that's beautiful. And 80% of people choose based on that?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better. So what do people not know about Arizona wines that they should know?
A lot of people don't know that we grow grapes here. We grow in real rural destinations, so up in the Verde Valley, then down in Wilcox and Sonoyta. So Phoenicians don't get down south as often as we would like them to get. And yeah, it's a great opportunity to go visit. Just in Sonoyta, Elgin, we've got over 20 wineries. Wilcox has around the same number. And it's a great weekend trip and destination. You can get a hotel room, an Airbnb, go down, sip on delicious Arizona wines, and have a great weekend.
Okay, well, if you're not doing anything tomorrow or Sunday, you can support your local Arizona wineries and have such a great day with the live music, the food trucks, the wine. Get your tickets now. How should people get tickets?
Go online, Wilcox Wines, they're available there.
Sounds good. We'll also put a link on our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we'll see what Wally's driving in this week's Wally's Weekend Drive next.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by G2G Productions.
Well, hi, and welcome to another one of Wally's Weekend Drives. Man, I'll tell you what, our Arizona weather leaves nothing to be desired. I was checking out the weather back in Wisconsin this morning, and Minnesota back there, -4. Guess what? We're staying here in Arizona for our weekend drive, that's for sure. And this week, we got a special treat here, a Mazda 2026 CX-50 right here. And let me tell you about this. Yeah, we had the 70 here not too long ago, the CX-70, twin turbo V6 in that. Plenty of power, but had some serious turbo lag. CX-50 right here, this is a hybrid also. While it's only got a 4-cylinder making 223 horsepower, the hybrid makes the difference of no turbo lag, way easier to drive, friendly to drive. This thing's all-wheel drive. It's everything that you need in a compact SUV or a crossover, whatever you want to call it there. But one of the things that I really do like about it, we talk about the cold weather back east, this is actually wind chill pearl. So if it's back there and it would be so cold that your fingers would stick to it, you know, that would be a good color for it. It would look just like it. It would fit right in back in Wisconsin for sure. Now, if you look around here to the side, like I said, it is all-wheel drive right here. You're gonna find 19-inch alloy wheels here, decent sized tires here, 225 55s. So you got a little bit of a sidewall. You know, you go over the bumps and the inclement weather, maybe a pothole or two. Again, it's all-wheel drive. So while it's not a full off-road vehicle kind of thing per se, you're not going to go rock crawling in it. It is good for light, inclement weather, maybe a little bit of dirt road action, something like that. But it's not always just about the outside and the paint job and the wheels and everything. It really comes down to comfort inside and driving it, and Mazda hasn't forgotten about that either. If you take a look inside here, what you're going to see, it is a 5-passenger basic vehicle here, 2 in the front, 3 in the back. You do have your nice tilt telescopic smart steering wheel right there with all your controls. You also got a heads-up display there, and you've got a nice little infotainment screen there in the center. And probably the coolest thing about the infotainment screen is that it's hooked to a Bose premium audio system. So I've been rocking. It does have Sirius in it, but it's not activated. I'm not really into FM radio so much, but I have my phone plugged into it and playing my own kind of music, and I'll tell you what, it really, really sounds good. I almost didn't want to turn it off when Grady got in the car with me. If you take a look in the back, one thing you're going to see for sure, you got a little bit of USB action going on down there, and you've got vents, but they didn't forget about you in the cold weather either. The seats are heated in the back, the outboard seats, so you've got it heated and ventilated up front, heated in the back. I don't think you can go wrong with that. But one of the coolest things that I like is I haven't seen the inside of this yet. And I've driven about 350 miles this week, and I think I've only used just a little over a half a tank of gas. So we're getting about 35 miles per gallon. They claim I'll get 37 or 38, and my foot's a little heavy, I think. But so 35 is great for this. I really do like it. Now, if you take a look inside here, one thing you're gonna see, plenty of cargo room back here, and a good shade right up here in case you want to guard all your stuff in the back. You can see I'm heading for a job here. I've got a little bit of work stuff back here. We're going to be heading out, but the biggest thing that I like, check there, man, a real spare tire. Now Mazda, I'm loving it for sure. You got a subwoofer stuck there in the middle, and you got a real spare tire. I don't know what else you could do. That 35 miles per gallon, and I don't know if you've noticed yet, but gas is actually down below $3 a gallon. So while we're getting great mileage here, it'll probably only cost about 20 bucks to fill this thing up when it comes time to fill up. I'm loving that. So head down to one of your Mazda dealers here in town. Check this out. You're gonna find the MSRP is $43,265 and worth every penny of it.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by G2G Productions.
Coming up, we'll see how science and nature are coming together at the Desert Botanical Garden this weekend. That's next.
Welcome back to the insane asylum that we call the Arizona Daily Mix. If you only knew what happened behind the scenes, you would know that there's still so much more to go on this show that can mess up.
Okay, especially what's about to happen right now, because we mess this up 62% of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, fingers crossed. Looking for something to do this weekend? Take a look at these great weekend events. Good job, Control Room. Brought to you by Gerber Injury Law.
And we've been asked a lot, what is Desert Pulse? Well, it is a great event happening at Desert Botanical Garden, and it's embarking on a new partnership with the London-based pioneer artist studio ScanLab Projects. The exhibit will be a first of its kind in the Valley to connect science and nature at this scale in both indoor and outdoor environments. The exhibit will reveal unseen environmental changes, the results of human, nature, and industrial processes, all impossible to see with the naked eye, but through the lens of traditional cameras.
Are you looking for something to do tomorrow night? Listen up. It's called Candlelight. Best of Bridgerton on strings, and it is making its grand return to Phoenix. Where? At the Phoenix Zoo. Surrounded by the soft glow of candlelight, listen to your favorite melodies from Shonda Land's hit series on Netflix, reimagined by a talented string ensemble. Again, this is tomorrow night at the Phoenix Zoo.
And for other great events happening in Arizona, head on over to the cw7az.com/community or scan that QR code on your screen. All right, we got it. We did it.
We did it. We got through
All
that.
right. So, all right, Teresa, who says pie needs to be sweet?
Nobody. Nobody's ever said that. Take a look at all of the pie possibilities at Piefection in honor of National Pie Day.
So Piefection began back in 2012 with a dream that I had of owning a little restaurant or a little bake shop. I was in corporate America for 20 plus years, and I knew I always wanted to do this, but I didn't ever have the opportunity. So when it came up, I seized it, and we turned it into a great pie shop. 13 years later, we now have 4 locations. Our pies are special and different from anyone else because we do everything from scratch and we source all of our ingredients from the best places we can find. For example, we import our chocolate from Belgium. We use real butter in our crumb topping, like right here. We use real whipped cream on all of our pies, and we source our fruit from the state that it's best known for. So our peaches come from Georgia, our berries come from, our wild blueberries come from Maine, the rest of our berries come from Oregon. They are all sourced from the best places you can find the fruit. We offer a variety of pies, including sweet and savory, with over 70 varieties. That doesn't even include all of our pie of the month. But we have lots of savory options. For example, we have a green chili pork pot pie. We have a barbecue mac and cheese, which happens to be mine. It is amazing. And we also have quiches, ham and cheese, sausage and green chili, and lots of other varieties. And then we have 70 varieties of sweet dessert pies. We love people to come into Piefection because, as you can see, this is a total experience. It's not just order online, but coming in here, you get the feel of a little French patisserie. It's beautiful, it's cute, pink and black, darling chandeliers, cute neon signs. It's just a fun experience to come in. And you also get to smell everything when you come in. Not just do you get to see it with your eyes, you get to smell it. At holidays, they don't have to order ever. We just have everything available. We don't do any pre-orders, so it's no hassle for the customer. It's super easy for them to just come in and select off the shelf. We overbake so that the customers can pick up what they want. We have pie shops in 4 places. We have one in Mesa, Scottsdale, Chandler, and Queen Creek. You can go online at Piefection AZ. We are very active on social media, and we'd love to have you check us out on either Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok.
Coming up, daisies, roses, tulips. We'll see what's blooming in Tempe next.
What's on later? Family Feud, and then of course you got The Big Bang Theory, followed by Scrabble at 7 p.m. and Trivial Pursuit at 8 p.m. And after a night of games, you got The Big Bang Theory at 9 p.m. CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
It's that time of year for downtown Tempe to bloom with flowers as Tempe Bloom returns this weekend with floral installations, live music, live mural art. And joining us is Alexia Rigler to tell us about this amazing event. 3rd year it's going on.
3rd year.
And the whole downtown is going to smell like beautiful flowers.
Yes. So downtown is going to be filled with over 21 large floral installations, just kind of like what you see here, but 20 times bigger too. So it's so exciting.
I like this. And what's really cool is that these are pieces that people have designed kind of like in their studios, and now they're bringing them out to another level.
Yes.
You guys are very excited because you kind of like bragging here that you're going to have what?
The biggest installation there this weekend.
How many flowers are you going to be using?
Oh gosh, there's thousands. So we actually give all the flowers for the event. So all of the different installations that you see came from our market, and we've seen probably over 20,000 flowers leaving.
And when they do this, when the people come to you, they kind of like bring you a design, or do you kind of like go, cool, here goes the flowers, and you have to go design?
No, so what's cool about this event is it's actually a competition between other floral shops around the valley. So So we actually have people coming in and they bring a team in and design their own concept. So we have no control over what they do. We tell them like, hey, this is your budget, and then you can make what you want from there.
This is great. Now let's talk about the live music that's going to be there. That's going to be great.
Oh my goodness. It just adds such a special touch to the experience, and you definitely need to come down and see it.
Definitely. And live mural art, so all kinds of things. So you're going to give us a little example here of making a beautiful, now is this a bouquet? What do we call this?
So this is actually more of like a centerpiece, a table centerpiece. I wanted to show you guys this because this is very similar mechanics to what you're gonna see with a big floral installation. So it's just a small snippet.
Got it. Okay, so what type of flowers are in here? What is this one here?
So this is a pink mink protea. It's actually founded in the South Africa mountains.
Wow.
So they are super exotic, beautiful, beautiful flowers, and they just add such a really fun touch to it. They have these beautiful little like furry tops on them, and it just makes it so fun.
I love it. And then you're using roses.
Yes, we got roses, we have some magnolia tips, we have some dendrobium orchids that are also from different areas, but very exotic as well.
I love it. I'm gonna cough here. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
I hate when that happens.
All right, and so this is really cool. So people are going to be able to come and get a little art pieces and see what's going on there, huh?
Yes, yes. It's going to be great. And we are also going to have a huge flower bar where people can actually come and make their own flower bouquets as well. So that's really fun. And also live floral seminars. So kind of what you guys are seeing here, this will be happening in Civic Plaza on a big stage where lots of people can watch other amazing floral designers create their own huge arrangements as well.
Okay, tell them the times and how they can get involved.
So Saturday, Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is a free event, so you just need to come to downtown Tempe, and it's going to be all down Mill and throughout whole downtown.
There you go. You got to come check it out. It is Tempe Bloom, where the flowers are blooming. So, all right, we got more mix coming up after this.
Coming up, if you're looking to do a day trip this weekend, we'll show you why Old County Inn in Pine is so worth the drive. That is coming up next. Pizza does not get any fresher than this. Look at that, fresh out of the wood-fired oven. We're here in Pine, Arizona. It's about 90 minutes to 2 hours north of the valley, but it is worlds away. This tiny mountain town of Pine, a population of about 2,500, and one of the most famous things here is the Old County Inn, famous for its pizza. Tell us about your pies.
Yeah, so, the whole story of this place kind of started 8 years ago. Michael, the owner, being a corporate chef for Shamrock and Cisco, thought, I'll move up to Pine, make 30, 40 pizzas a day and kind of retire, but Old County's turned into much more than that. So basically from day one, we've been cranking 100, 200, 300 pizzas a day, and it's just been a complete animal. And I think a lot of the success is based on fresh ingredients. And we make our dough every single day, we grind our sausage, we make our bacon from pork belly, we make our pickles from scratch, we process our own vegetables. Pretty much anything that can be made is made here.
So the owner was attempting to retire, and it completely failed.
Slow down in life. Quit his corporate job, kind of slowed down, but Old County's just turned into a complete animal.
Tell me about the music, because there's quite a scene here. I mean, this is a small place, but it gets very crowded.
Yeah, so we do music every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We do it all summer and all winter long. We get a lot of local talent here from Pine and Strawberry. We also source talent from Prescott, Phoenix, Scottsdale, pretty much all around Arizona, and we bring awesome music to this town.
You mentioned local ingredients.
Sure.
I know there's a famous, if you visit, you're going to visit the lavender farm. That's one of the fun things to do. And you feature some of the fresh lavender that's grown. Is this your lavender lemon drop?
So this is the lavender lemon drop. So we get our lavender from Pine Creek Lavender Farm. We make our own lavender sugar. We make our own lavender simple syrup, and we use an Empress gin, which is kind of purple and more lavender forward, and we create this beautiful cocktail, and it's one of our more popular.
It's just beautiful. Lavender forward, you say?
Yes.
Tell me about the that Bloody Mary looks more like an entire meal.
Yep. So our Bloody Mary, we use the same sauce as we use our pizza sauce. So it's organic DiNapoli tomatoes, and then we add Worcestershire and a bunch of other ingredients to make our own Bloody Mary mix. We top it with our homemade bacon, homemade pickles, and fried serranos. So it's like a meal in itself.
We're about 2 miles from the adorable town of Strawberry, but this drink is a raspberry push pop. I think it's missing one last ingredient.
So raspberry sorbet, we get it from Villa Dolce in Phoenix. And then we add Prosecco to it. It's a perfect summertime cocktail. So if you're coming up here to cool down and it's a little hot, this is a perfect cocktail for you.
Your weather is a little bit more mild, right? You escape the heat of Phoenix for the mountain air here.
It's typically 20 degrees cooler, but you still have, in July, you're still going to be running mid-90s, 90 degrees. So it is a little bit warm, but it's a lot cooler than the valley.
For the purposes of journalistic integrity, I feel like I need
you gotta try it.
To try this. Also, it's not just cocktails. You have craft beer. You have a tap room. Do you think you'd be willing to show it to me?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, wait, I gotta try this first. Okay.
It gets better as it sits because the gelato melts.
Melts into it. And it starts out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I hate to leave you here. Cute, adorable little cocktail, but we gotta see the tap room.
We gotta go see the tap room.
Now this is the coziest little tap room. This is for grown-ups, okay? The kids can be out on the patio having a pizza. Does this little room have a backstory? It's so cute.
Yep, so this is our tap room at Old County Inn. So when we opened about 8 years ago, about 6 months in, this was storage. And then it got Michael, the owner, thinking. He's like, you know what, this would be a cool bar. So we spent about 6 months remodeling, and about a year after the main building opened, the tap room opened. And a little backstory on this building was this has been here for about 30 years, and this was the old city chamber of commerce. So this is a government building for Pine 30 plus years ago, and now it is one of the more popular bars in town.
That is a great backstory. So it was a government building, and then it was a storage room.
Yep.
Now it's a tap room. You've got, what, 9 beers and 6 wines on tap?
Yep, so the difference between this bar and downstairs is this is more of a whiskey bar. So we don't have vodka, we don't have rum, we don't have some of those craft cocktails like we do downstairs. So we have a big assortment of Scotch, bourbon, whiskey. We have 9 beers on tap, all different than downstairs, so you can get a different variety. And then we have 6 different wines on tap. So we actually buy kegged wine, and so it's all different drinks, different food. So you can come up here and order pizza and appetizers, but you'll get a different drink.
And you can get your driver's license. No, it's not a government building anymore. That was before. What's your most popular?
So we get a lot of bourbon drinkers in here. So whiskey on the rocks. Would you like me to make you one?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I swear I didn't know that was going to happen. I do like, and by the way, you'll be impressed that I do like to drink my whiskey neat.
Yep. Oh, neat.
Wait a second. You didn't tell me you had an ice ball.
So we
I changed
have really
my mind.
cool ice balls here.
Because, so correct me if I'm wrong, but an ice ball has more surface area than a regular cube.
Sure. And it doesn't dilute the cocktail. And that's the biggest
why
thing.
I drink it neat.
Here you go.
Because I don't want my fancy whiskey diluted with, ooh, look at that. This is beautiful.
Yeah, and typically the ice ball is going to last, 1 to 2 to 3 cocktails.
So I can use the same ice ball for all 3 of my daytime cocktails? No, this is just for show. What kind of whiskey was this again?
This is a Bullet Bourbon, so it's one of our more popular mid-tier bourbons, but if you want to go a little bit more expensive, we got Johnny Blue and some other top-tier stuff here. So
this is delicious. I would say we should cheers, but I'm drinking alone. But if you come here to Pine, you will not be drinking alone. You will be surrounded by friends, including your new best friend, Brandon.
Well, you don't have to drink alone. I'm more of a wine drinker. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine.
Yes, and we'll go out on that. We'll just fade out. Old County Inn.
Wine on tap.
Wine on tap. Pine, Arizona. Okay, here we go. Cheers.
Coming up, this definitely ain't their first rodeo. We'll check out a Tempe Hat Bar, the last rodeo, next.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com.
All right, when looking for the right cowboy hat, it can be kind of hard, but I found a place that'll make sure it's your last rodeo when you find that hat. Hey cowgirls and cowboys, last rodeo here on Mill Avenue will have you looking your best in Western wear. And I have to say, Cal, this is pretty cool because you carry everything here.
Yes, sir.
And I love the boot wall. What is going on here?
We got like all kind of boots. We got like cowhide boots, snake, and we got like more square toe. A lot of people, they like the square toe, real leathers.
And then as we walk down here, you know, you got to make sure you look good. So you have all kinds of styles for the ladies. I mean, literally right here for them to grab for an outfit.
Yeah, we got the whole outfit like for the rodeos, also for men's too.
So for them to look good too, t-shirts and everything. But the big thing is this wall right here,
Yes,
and that
sir.
is the hat wall. All right,
Yes, sir.
come over here and tell me about the hat wall because this is kind of interesting. A lot of people just come in and get a hat, but you guys do something better, and that's why
Yes, sir.
you make sure they look good in that hat.
Yes, sir. And actually what we do here at the hat bar, first thing, we measure the customer head, and the second thing, we can do the shape, the hat as his shape. We do like customize the hat band, we can add the ribbon, the feathers, the cards, and we also offering like we kind of brand it for him, like put the initials.
Which is really cool, and I like that. Go around. I like also too. You have the trucker hats here.
Yep.
You have everything for somebody. Now let's really quick tell the story of this because you're pretty young here. What made you want to open a Western store?
Like I've been wearing all the stuff when I'm 15 years old, and like I lived in Dallas for 2 years too, and I came to Arizona last 2 years ago and to watch the game. It was like Texas and the ASU game, and I forgot my hats and my boots back home, and I tried like found Western wear in Timby. There is none. I said like, why not? You know, I came like 4 months ago, and I tried to Google Map again. Like still as a curious if there's still Western wear here or not. There wasn't, and they said like I gotta open it.
And you open it. I love it.
Yes,
All right. With that said, let's go make a hat.
Yeah, let's make a hat.
Wow, this looks amazing. I'll tell you, that's beautiful. All right, what I like too is that you also do custom hats for parties and different things.
We do a lot of like events, like bachelor parties, special events, private events too.
I like it. So you can show up either to the store or they come to you.
Yep.
It's the last rodeo right here on Mill Avenue, and it's a place that you definitely have to check out for cowboy hats or trucker hats. They got it all for you.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Best Reviews.
The best home and personal care products for 2026 aren't just smart, they're affordable too. From cleaner air to healthier meals and lower energy bills, these innovations are designed to improve your everyday life without breaking your budget. Ashley Howard and Alyssa Bergamini are standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. Today, we've got 4 amazing home essentials, each designed to make life easier, healthier, and more convenient. First up, breathe easier with this powerful air purifier for home.
Perfect for bedrooms or large rooms up to 2,300 square feet. It features a washable pre-filter and true HEPA filtration to capture dust, pet hair, and allergens. With sleep mode and an air quality control monitor, it automatically adjusts so you enjoy fresh, clean air all day and all night long.
Whether you have pets or just want a healthier home, this upgraded air cleaner makes a noticeable difference automatically. Now, one of my faves, make your home smarter and more comfortable with the Google Nest thermostat. I love this product.
And this smart programmable Wi-Fi thermostat, well, it learns your schedule and saves energy while keeping your home exactly the temperature that you want it at.
You can control it from anywhere on your phone and enjoy personalized settings that take the guesswork out of heating and cooling. Sleek, modern, and efficient. It's the ultimate upgrade for any home. Next, juice your way to wellness with this cold presser.
Its large feed chute lets you toss in whole fruits and vegetables with no chopping required. This juicer delivers a 99% juice yield, giving you more nutrition in every single glass. It's easy to clean, BPA-free, and perfect for those busy mornings, snacks, or homemade juice, really anytime that you want. Fresh, nutrient-packed juice, it has never been this simple.
Finally, bring the buffet home with this triple slow cooker buffet server with 3 1.5 quart pots, each with individual temperature control.
I know my sister, she's gonna love this product. Every set includes lid rests, spoons, and liners for effortless cleanup. This slow cooker set makes serving a crowd easy, convenient, and oh so delicious.
All right, let's take one last look at these must-have 4 products that make your home healthier, smarter, and more enjoyable.
That is right. Don't wait. Grab yours today. Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them over on our website. That's cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Best Reviews. We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on cw7az.com.
Coming up, you want to know what's airing tonight on CW7 Arizona? It all kicks off with Family Feud and The Big Bang Theory. Then, if you missed Thursday night, do not worry. We got you covered with a replay of our CW Prime Time with Scrabble at 7. And then it's Trivial Pursuit at 8 with, of course, our favorite host, LeVar Burton. Then, finish out the night with some more Big Bang Theory and back-to-back episodes of Young Sheldon. Tune in tonight starting at 4 p.m.
And you want to stay inside Saturday and watch a little bit of CW Courtside Saturday that takes center stage this week with the thrilling ACC doubleheader that promises intensity and nonstop action from start to finish. First up, Wake Forest taking on number 5 Duke Blue Devils, followed by Virginia Tech and number 23 Louisville. It's a rim-rocking fun on the CW7 Arizona. So settle in, join us courtside starting tomorrow morning at 9 here on the CW AZ. Yes.
You know what that reminded me of? Remember last year when we did a whole March Madness bracket competition with this entire office?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember who won that?
Well, I don't want to say anything, but go ahead.
I just want to say this lady.
That's right.
Okay.
There you go.
Monday's show, we're going to meet, I can't wait for this. We're going to meet a former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader turned author. She's going to tell us all about her new book. It's called The Cheerleader.
I love it. And the coffee's kicked in thanks to Brian Sessick, and we're going to be ready to Sessick.
How long has he worked for the guy?
I don't know. But hey, tax season's coming up, so make sure you are on track. We'll show you that on Monday.
We hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being with us. And we will see y'all back here Monday. Bye.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Gerber Injury Law, Best Reviews, and G2G Productions.